Hi there guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Harley Quinn, The Tales of Harley Quinn. These are issues 55 to 63 and we're going to be doing an actual comic book review because it's been ages and it's been ages since I actually read a comic, but this is the cover that I got and this is actually a paperback one. A few of the comic books I bought are actually paperback as well, which was a bit weird for me, but I did order this from Forbidden Planet and I will put the link down below for you guys. But this is basically the Tales of Harley Quinn, and obviously as you can see Batman is in the cover. She does have a lot of adventures with her friends and with Batman, and it's what I like. I don't know, it's like what I expected it to be, like quite very adventurous and like how it used to be back in like the New 52 and like the first 2 volumes of Rebirth. She kind of goes on like a huge adventure with her friends, like I said, and she has this amazing time, and while she's going on all these adventures she does learn more about herself, and very empowering. I felt like this was, she felt very empowered and I felt very empowered reading it, and like obviously because you're going on a journey with her, and I just generally enjoyed it. I loved all the characters in there. It was amazing. It was very funny. It was very old Harley, I found, whereas like I have been, like obviously I've read Rebirth, that kind of landslided after a couple of volumes, but this really brought it back for me and I was just like, why can't it be like this? Definitely enjoyed it. It isn't by any of the original kind of people who I've read who have written and did the pictures for Harley Quinn, but I will put all that kind of information down in the description for you. So basically Harley goes on these adventures and she has to go on a trial to basically become this huge like god basically. I'm not going to give too much away, I know I get told off. And then obviously going through that she learns more about herself and how resilient she is in life. I feel like that's a good word to say. She also, try not to give too much away. Obviously she also tries to not let it get to her as much, but it does, if that makes sense. So she tries to be this tough act, but it kind of doesn't, like she tries and be tough, but it doesn't come out as tough because she's obviously just like so angry and just very Harley. I definitely think this is like a really good comic to read for anybody who loves Harley or wants to get into Harley, because it's not like, it is a story but it's a story all in one. But I definitely love how they've written her in this, and how they've written her and her friends in this, and how just that it all comes together, because that's what the main thing is it all comes together. I'm trying not to give too much away, as you can tell. So I'm going to show you the variant covers because I normally do this, but a few of them are the same from a few of the other volumes I've saw before, so I'm trying to do ones that I haven't saw before. So there's this one. I actually really like that. And then there is these two. Very Japanese. And then I think we saw, oh no. And then there's this one. And then there is this one. I would say, now we're on to the actual comic book itself, they did change how she looked, and you know how much I hate that. If you've watched my comic book reviews before, I really hate how you read a volume and then like issue 55 to 57's fine, but then like 58, 59 and 60 is like completely different, and it very much annoys me. So in this one she looks quite like, I'd say like very Rebirth, with like the nose and etc. She just looks very mature. There's a reason why I'm saying that. And then in these ones she looks so much like a kid. There. So in this one she looks so much like a kid, like a teenager, and I just very, I don't know, kind of like Japanese, I don't know, like there's a style, I know there's a style called it, but she just looks so kiddie-ish, and I'm just there like, what the fuck. But then that was the one issue where she looked like that, but then the rest she looked the same. Well, she didn't look the same, she looked more pointy nose and very very drawn like. But yeah, it annoys me, like, why do people do this? But anyway, definitely enjoyed it. I don't want to give too much away, because generally if I even give one thing away, I'll ruin the whole comic book itself, and I do want you guys to read this. I do have a playlist of all my comic book reviews in the last 4 or 5 years that I've been doing this, and that will be down below as well. And I will be doing some more. I really do miss doing comic book reviews, because that's kind of why I started YouTube, in a way, to do comic book reviews. It just took me a while to realise that, but I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave down in the comments if you've read this before, if you're going to read this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!